We needed to, we played well last night, but I just didn't think we were sharp. And the guys felt the same way. They talked about it today in our morning meeting, that they just didn't think that the emotion was where it needed to be. And tonight they played. Puck movement was good, transition was good. Obviously, goaltending was great. Defense, played with a lot of poise. I thought our forecheck was good in the game. I thought we made the goalie move a bit. They gave us good looks at the net. So there was just a lot of really good things. All the seniors pointed tonight. Nick Williams got his first goal tonight. First of, I'm sure he's going to get several more. Blake gets a shutout on senior night, which is, I don't remember what happened last year at senior night. I don't remember if we won, if we lost, or what happened.
We lost last year.
We might have, but so I think those seniors, these seniors, I've never coached a group where where there's such a place in my heart for every single one of them, all 8 of them. The character, throughout their time here, they have never done anything but build the program, like represent the program, represent their families, like even ones that didn't play all the time. My heart ached for some of our players that weren't in the lineup all the time because they worked so hard, and others were, we were playing others over them because we thought they added what we needed to our team. And never a negative, never showed their pain for not playing. So my admiration for these guys is off the charts, and it's good Lord gave them the energy tonight to have just a great last game of the regular season. It was a pleasure to watch them play tonight, all of them.
Speaking towards the kids that don't get a lot of playing time but have found a way to get in the lineup, and Blaze comes up with a goal in the first period for you. That line played well tonight, didn't
They've been playing every game. Like last night when I said I said a couple things last night. I know, and I said that we didn't practice. I don't remember what I said, that we didn't practice well. We did. I had a term, but what I'm getting at with our guys is that there's a mental approach. There's an energy. There's a having yourself prepared to play at your best all the time. Practice games all the time. And that's what, when I was talking last night, that's what I was referencing. And the guys even said it today, that they just didn't, that emotion, there wasn't just the same emotion, and they needed it tonight, and they got it. And when we play with that emotion all the time, and we've done it quite a bit, like we were still very good last night. We still could have won the game. We still had looks at the net. The goaltender played excellent, but it wasn't the same, was it? It wasn't that, like the crispness, the attention to detail, the strength on the puck. All those things, and that's what helps them grow to be players. And every guy that played tonight has that ability. Blaze Richards is a strong kid that can fire the puck. I thought Nordstrom played extremely well tonight. He's given us great energy. I thought Bartle played extremely well tonight. He's gave us good size and strength. There wasn't a guy, I don't think, that didn't play extremely well. And that's what I'm getting at with our group. They always play hard. They always play to win. But you need a little bit. You need that little bit extra on the edge to in a confident way, which you gain in practice, to be able to play. And they played with a ton of confidence tonight. Getting the early goals helps, same as Bowling Green a week ago, and they just built on it. We didn't. It's been a problem this year playing with the lead, but it hasn't been when we've gotten it recently. They're doing a great job, and Blake's playing tremendous.
With playoffs next week, we have home ice. Also, do you prefer that best of 3 mentality for the weekend there, because it gives you a chance to, if maybe you make a mistake one night, to come back and be able to fix it?
I always like a series. That's why even when I was coaching in college, I coach in juniors 7-game series. You love them. I always liked the major junior game because it was a 7-game series. So growing up in the border in Sault Ste. Marie, loved to go over and watch the Greyhounds play because of those series. College has its element. That's what they like. March Madness, everything. They like to they like the underdog mentality, and I like that too. But I'll always side with a series that that the best team in a series, the chances are better the longer the series goes that the team that deserves to win will win. And so I always like a series, and then after that, it's it's just a crapshoot on one game. You hope you're ready to go that game, and you hope everything's in place, and you come out on top. But I can have my arguments of how the NCAA is going on another day, but I understand the mentality of it.
You touched on it. All the senior skaters end up with a point. How exciting is that? As a coach, looking at these guys as an entire group, finding a way to chip in tonight.
Well, I think it's deserving. These guys deserve that. You don't. And I say to them all the time. Life isn't always fair. It's not a storybook. It's you'd like it to be, but it's not. It's not a Hollywood movie. But tonight, it kind of was. They all are leaving. Their parents have a tear in their eye. Their grandparents have a tear in their eye. Their wives and fiancés have a tear in their eye. It's phenomenal. It was deserving, and none more than this group have deserved that. I had a deep affection as well for Bliss and Bots and Misiak and that crew, Drews. For those guys, I had a deep. I don't even know if Drews was in that class. He probably wasn't. He was probably the year before. But that group, Brian Hallinan, Colin Sawyer, I had a deep Paratino. I'm going to miss somebody, and I don't want to do that. But this group, maybe because it's just a man or two smaller, or whatever. But these guys, just what so many guys have overcome. I have incredible respect for the men that they are. They're going to be great. They're going to have great lives. They're going to be great parents. They aren't hockey players. They're people who play hockey. And I love that. I love that about them. They're all going to be successful with a great degree from Michigan Tech.
Speaking of that, you've seen some of these guys when they come in fresh at 18 or a little bit older, and you get to see them grow and change over 4 or 5 years. Do you get, I guess, that parental or just as a coach satisfaction seeing how you've molded them?
You do often, but normally there's so many, there's so many highs and lows with a player that there's some scars maybe at times because you're challenging them. Things aren't maybe taken in as to what a coach is or coaches are trying to do. These guys have never been that way. Blaze Richards has always come to the rink, to the weight room, to the off season, to everything, as with an incredible work ethic and a high compete level. I've never gone up to any of these guys and said, I know this is hard for you. I'm so, stick with it. I've never had to do that. They're men. They've always been men. Babyface when they came in, some with some baby fat when they came in. But they've always handled themselves in an incredible way, and great parents. Great families. All of them, great families, incredible families. Levi Stauber, he's only played 3 years. He came in, he aged out of juniors. He came in and he's getting, he's going to graduate in 3, getting married, got his plan set. I played with his dad, total admiration for his dad, and the families are unbelievable. So, and the kids are unbelievable, and it doesn't, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. At
the beginning of the game, you handed Blake an award.
They got to update it.
Yeah,
Well, it's a watch that has engraving on it, and they have his career shutouts. They have his da-da-da-da-da. All the
numbers aren't there.
Oh, they aren't there? Oh, good.
Just the numbers.
Because I was going to say, how are you going to do that? It's you got a token. The university administration gave him a beautiful. He's got how many records does he have?
6.
It's like 6 records. 6 records. Geez, 6 records. Moser wishes he had 6 records. So
Everyone does.